1-2. Swung on and miss.
Coming in right side, Sip. Goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike 3. Anderson.
West Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, it's a good good Friday afternoon. Welcome back to Newman Outdoor Field and your live events coverage of the Class B baseball tournament. It's the championship semifinals, and here in our Irie Insurance pregame show, we're getting you set up for the Thompson Tommies taking on the Deluxe Burlington Lakers for a chance to play in tomorrow's Class B baseball state championship game. Let's take a look at how these two teams got there. Deluxe Burlington got a 2-0 win against Central Cass. The Lakers, an unseeded team, came out and defeated third-seeded Central Cass 2-0, and it was starting pitching that lifted the Lakers over Central Cass. Josh Boyko with me on this broadcast, and talking about a great pitching performance when you needed it the most. Carson Yale yesterday, complete game, 4-hit shutout against a high-powered Central Cass offense. That's the reason why the Lakers are here today.
Game that Yale pitched was incredible. Like you said, holding them to only 4 hits and really kept Central Cass off balance the entire game. Never had a beat, never seemed to fatigue. So just an incredible performance from Yale has propelled them to this spot today.
And looking at their opponent, the Thompson Tommies, well, it was a different game. They took advantage of 6 North Star Bearcats errors in a 13-3 6-inning victory that put them here in our first semifinal. The winner of this game will play the winner of the next one, Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Langdon. That one begins around 6:15 tonight. Championship game would be tomorrow at 6:15. Third place game, which would feature the losers of the next 2 games, that would be at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Let's look at how day 2 of this Class B Region Baseball Tournament went here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. First off, in the consolation semifinals, it was Central Cass over North Star 9-5, and Surrey defeating Beulah 5-4. So tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 7th place game will be North Star against Beulah, and then at 12:45, Central Cass against Surrey. We'll have that game. We'll have that game for you here on yourliveevent.com. And then, of course, the third place game, 3:30 tomorrow, championship game at 6:15. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more of your Irie Insurance pregame show. It's Class B state baseball coverage on yourliveevent.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back on your Irie Insurance pregame show. It is the Class B State Baseball Tournament on yourliveevent.com, championship semifinals. Let's take a look at Class B softball. That is going on just across the parking lot. Chase Miller with the call of those games. First today in the consolation semis, Velvet Drake Animus over Thompson 10-8. And Renville County defeating Deluxe Burlington 13-4. I should say Mayport CG defeating Deluxe Burlington 13-4. So that sets up the 7th place game tomorrow, which will feature Thompson and Deluxe Burlington. The noon game, which would be for 5th place, will feature Velvet Drake Animus and Mayport CG. Championship semifinals get underway here in about 40 minutes. It will be Kindred Richland against Beulah, and then Central Cass against Renville County. That will begin at 6. The 3rd place game will be at 2 o'clock for softball tomorrow, with the championship game to be played 4 o'clock at the Thurlson Softball Complex. Again, right across the parking lot here on the campus of North Dakota State University. A look at our starting pitchers today. Well, Tyler Cunningham will get the start for the Thompson Tommies. He is 5-0, making his 8th appearance of the season, a 1.02 ERA. He has been 1A or 1B depending on what day they're starting, because Tyler Cunningham and Kyle Odenbach 1A, 1B. Well, Welsh, who started yesterday, also in that mix. The top 3 pitchers on this team are very, very efficient, and that's why they're going with Cunningham here today in this game. 29 and a third innings of work. He has faced 107 batters, struck out 31 of those, has walked just 7, given up 1 long ball on the season. So that will be the starting pitcher for the Thompson Tommies. Paxton Eastos will get the start for Des Lacs Burlington. Eastos is a 3.8 ERA. He is a pitcher who B.J. Karhoff said will rely on his location to get himself ahead of batters and try to come away with the victory. We'll take one last break here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll come back to meet your starting lineups and first pitch next on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back on yourliveevent.com, and that will do it for Irie Insurance pregame show. Let's meet your starting lineup. We'll start with the batting order for the Des Lacs Burlington Lakers, 16-2 on the season, coached by head coach B.J. Karhoff. His batting order will be this. It'll be pitcher Paxton Eastos, leading off, followed by Ryan Olson, the center fielder. Carson Yale, the ace yesterday, will be batting third. Then it's catcher Devin McKinney. Braylon Fisher, the left fielder, bats next. Jake Schaefer, the shortstop. Ty Hughes, the right fielder. Rylan Ralph, the second baseman. Ryan Ralph, the second baseman, will be batting eighth. And then it's Ramo Eskelson, the designated hitter, batting ninth. He is batting for Eli Hennessy, the third baseman. That is a batting order again. Eastos, Olson, Yale, McKinney, Fisher, Schaefer, Hughes, Ralph, and Eskelson for the Des Lacs Burlington Lakers. And stepping in is Paxton Eastos, the left-handed hitting pitcher. And the first pitch he sees from Cunningham is going to be called a ball outside. 3:24 is the time of first pitch. Next offering from Cunningham. That one is going to be called a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next ball is going to be looped to first, and it's going to be through for a base hit. Eastos will get aboard with the base hits. And he is going on to second as this is onto the corner. Trying to extend it over to third. He does. So how about that? A leadoff triple to get things started for Des Lacs Burlington. They want to strike early, Joss, and they're doing it here.
Yeah, we've seen the right field corner come into play in even just last game with that inside the park home run. And now a leadoff stand-up triple for Paxton Eastos to that right field corner once again.
It's Rylan Olson, the center fielder, coming up, runner at third, 1 away. He'll swing through a breaking pitch from Cunningham. Reese Burbrick does the catching behind home plate. Ball is hit up the middle, and it's going to be picked up at short by Welsh. He'll get the out at first. No, it's going to be an infield hit. Eastos is home. Everybody's safe, and Des Lacs Burlington strikes first.
I was about to credit the play of the shortstop Welsh there, and it was still indeed a nice play, but legging it out was Rylan Olson, making it a really close play at first base. Tie goes to the runner.
And that will bring up Carson Yale, the first baseman. Cunningham's pitch, called the ball, throw down on the runner, and he's out.
What a throw.
Caught stealing for the first out of the inning, and that will clear the base pass.
Reese Burbrick with an absolute strike down to second base. Led the runner in stride. An absolute dot. 1 out.
0-1 the count to Yale. He loops one high and foul out of place, first base side. 0-2 the count. Kyle Odenbach is at first. Braden Wolfgram at second. Connor Welsh at short. Thomas Schumacher at third base. And the 0-2 pitch, backhanded in the dirt by Burbrick. That will be a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Drew Overby is in left field. Brody Gibson in center. Sean O'Hearn playing right field, and striking out looking is Yale, 2 away.
Good fastball, shaves the outside corner. Yale heads back to the dugout, 2 down now. Base is empty for Devin McKinney.
Devin McKinney, the senior catcher, digs into the batter's box. Lone senior on this team will take a strike from Cunningham. Cunningham through the signs. He has worked quickly in this game, even with runners on, as the pitch gets fouled off by McKinney. He is in the hole 0-2. Next pitch in the dirt, blocked by Cunningham. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two, on the ground, over to short. Let's see if Welsh can get there. Scoops it up, throws over to first. 6-3 on the ground out, and the inning comes to an end. We have played 1/2 inning here. It was 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left on. The Thompson Tommies will get their chance to respond back down 1-0 here in the Class B State Tournament semifinals. That is coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com, bottom of the first inning. Thompson comes to bat trailing 1-0. Here's the batting order for Coach Nate Solis and the Tommies. Connor Welch will lead things off. Then it's Thomas Schumacher, the third baseman, followed by Tyler Cunningham, the starting pitcher. Reach Burbrick, the catcher, batting cleanup. Kyle Odenbach, the first baseman, batting fifth. Ryan Strandy, the designated hitter, batting for Sean O'Hearn. He is batting sixth, batting seventh. Brody Wolfgram, the second baseman. Drew Overby, the left fielder, batting eighth. Brody Gibson, the center fielder, batting ninth. Welsh, Schumacher, Cunningham, Burbrick, Odenbach, Strandy, Wolfgram, Overby, and Gibson, the batting order for the Thompson Tommies. They will go up against Paxton Eastas. He is one of the top pitchers on this Stilex Burlington rotation. 3.81 ERA. He is a locate pitcher. He'll come right at you and get you laying off something close in the strike zone, so he's going to rely on his ability to mix up pitches against this Thompson batting order. Devin McKinney will do the catching. Carson Yale at first. Ryan Ralph at second. Jake Schaefer at short. Eli Hennessy, the junior, playing only third base today. He will not be batting. Connor Welsh into the batter's box, and here we go. The first pitch outside, a ball. Braylon Fisher in left field. Rylan Olson in center. Ty Hughes in right field. 1-0 pitch, high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Stilex Burlington unseeded in this 2022 Class B State Baseball Tournament. 2-0 pitch, down the middle, taken for a strike. Welsh, 2 for 5 yesterday, 2 RBIs. Also got the starter. He got the win going 4 innings. Pops one up over to short. Schaefer will let this one go over his head as Rylan Olson was coming in from center. Olson couldn't get there. It's a base hit, so the leadoff hitter is on for the Tommies.
Again, a ball falling just in no man's land. Behind the infielder, in front of the outfielders. Leadoff single for Connor Welsh.
I'll bring up Thomas Schumacher, the third baseman. Schumacher, just a freshman, saw some time last year as an 8th grader. Welsh takes his lead off of first. He is off, showing bunt as Schumacher pulls back in and out of glove of McKinney. Welsh will take second. By the way, keep an eye on that all game. Every Thompson player seemingly has the green light at any given moment. Yesterday we saw a straight steal at home. 0-1 the count to Schumacher. Next pitch from Eustas is between short and third into left field for a hit. And they're going to hold off Welsh at third. Schumacher's on. It's back-to-back base hits for the Tommies.
Solid single through the left side of the infield. No chance for the third baseman, Hennessy, or the shortstop, Schaefer, to stop that one from getting through.
First and third, no one out, and Tyler Cunningham, the pitcher. Chance for a big inning and a big response by the Tommies. Hits one over to third. It's a base hit. Welsh is home easy, taking a big turnaround second is Schumacher. He's going to try to get himself to third slide. He's in safely. Cunningham takes second. So we are tied at 1. Cunningham will get the base hit and the RBI. Second and third, still nobody out. Reese Burbrick, the catcher, to the plate.
Eustas not an overpowering pitcher with the velocity, and the Tommies can see that, so they're looking to attack on that first strike that Eustas is thrown over the plate. Cunningham just so happened to get that on the first pitch of the at-bat. He yanks it down the line for a solid double.
So second and third, still nobody out. Burbrick lays off a ball outside. McKinney got turned around a little bit and then popped up to watch the runner Schumacher at third to make sure he wasn't getting himself too far off towards home. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Called a strike. Burbrick takes the next 2 pitches he sees. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
That's the location we were mentioning earlier. Coach says he's got to locate on the corners, and that's how he's going to get ahead.
Pitch gets away from him outside. Count to Burbrick, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And winner plays in the championship game tomorrow.
Eustas deciding to go out of the windup with runners on second and third.
2-2. Outside count full, 3-2. Just for some pitchers, it's a comfort thing. It's a focus thing as well. And second and third, obviously this team runs, but you want to focus on the batter and start producing outs. There's a big swing and fouled in the dirt by Burbrick. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still nobody out, second and third. Both of these top half and the bottom half of this inning started with back-to-back singles, both producing runs. As it's a walk, Burbrick is going to draw the walk. It is now first, second, third, nobody out. And it's the first baseman, Kyle Odenbach. The future Bismarck State Mystic with the big bat will come up. Odenbach had a home run yesterday. Lays off a pitch for a strike. Get that home run to right field. The first one, about two pitches before he hit it, he lined one that was just an absolute bomb that went foul. Here comes the 0-1, and this one is hit hard but foul. That was right along the line to first. But not even 2 feet the other way, and you're probably clearing these base paths the way he smoked that into that corner by the bullpen in right field, which has been a struggle for teams all tournament. And the 0-2, this one is popped up, maybe deep enough to bring the runner home. Rylan Olson going to plap himself under it. Schumacher tags up at third. The throw is in, will not be in time, and Thompson takes the lead. It is 2-1.
Productive out from Odenbach, but with nobody out in the inning, that's Deluxe Burlington will have to take it. They're trying to just get out of this inning. Damage control. Already a run in, the bases loaded, no one out. Got to get something in that out column, and they do with that sacrifice fly.
It's Ryan Strandy, the designated hitter. Runners at first and second, 1 away. Thompson has scored 2 so far this inning. Pitch inside to Strandy is taken for a ball. Strandy was standing at home yesterday when that straight steal of home came. Strandy was in the batter's box, I should say, when that straight steal of home came for the Tommies and their 13-3 win. Pitch will miss outside, a ball. 2-0 to Strandy. Something you rarely see is a steal of home. It was Schumacher who stole home from third. Pitch tails inside to Strandy, now 3-0. Eastos, a bad pitch away from reloading these bases for Brody Wolfgram. (3-0) outside, ball four. Strandy draws a 4-pitch walk. Second walk by Eastos. That's going to reload the bases for Brody Wolfgram.
Second baseman, number 10, Brandon Wolfgram.
Rather, Brandon Wolfgram. Brandon Wolfgram will lay off a strike. Oh, one of Wolfgram outside a ball, in and out of the glove of McKinney, but no one able to advance. Cunningham at third, Burbrick at second, Strandy at first. Braden Wolfgram at the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tommies came into this inning down 1-0, have responded with 2. Wolfgram lays off one high and outside, count at 2-1. Big kick for Eastos. Ball sent in the air, could be a gapper, and it's under the glove of Olsen. Everyone was holding up, and now Cunningham home. Burbrick being waved around. Strandy on to third. The ball gets by the third baseman, but Strandy unable to score. And Wolfgram with the bases loaded double knocks in 2 runs. 4-0 Tommies.
That ball was laced into the left center field gap. It was a foot race between Olsen and the ball to see if he could catch up to that one. It looked like he got there, but couldn't get the glove where it needed to be at that high-speed chase.
And we may be looking at a 5-1 game had everyone not had to hold up at their respective bases. Now there is a meeting on the mound. Coach B.J. Karoff is out there talking to his team. Delax Burlington, an unseeded team, picking up the win yesterday. In fact, the only unseeded team to get a win yesterday of the 3. They defeated Central Cass 2-0. 3:30 would be the third place game tomorrow. 6:15 the championship game. Meeting on the mound comes to an end. Second and third, 1 away. Drew Overby to the plate. Strandy at third, Wolfgram at second. 3 singles and a double in this first inning. Last game they hit for the cycle as a team. First pitch to Overby. That has popped up in the infield. Could be trouble, and it's off the glove of Schaefer. And coming from third is Strandy. Wolfgram takes third, and Overby is safe. That's going to be an error on the shortstop.
Yeah, play it too shallow there. Let it get behind him. And when you let the ball get behind you, it's usually going to be glancing off the glove and in the field of play.
5-1 the score. 1 away. That'll be Brody Gibson, the number 9 hitter in this Thompson order. They lead 5-1. Pitch from Eastos. Called a strike. Runners off. No throw from McKinney. Overby will take second. Second and third, 1 away. 0-1. That's called a strike. Gibson behind 0-2. Connor Welsh, who led off the game with the base hit, stole a base, came around to score. He awaits on deck. Oh, 2 misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Close pitch, but a good take there from Brody Gibson.
Eastos looks at second, 1-2 pitch outside. Count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gibson has laid off 2 outside the strike zone to even up the count. Thompson's offense is stellar. Their pitching is stellar. Their defense is stellar. They've been a tough team so far this tournament. As a big swing and a foul out of play by Gibson. Count stays 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wolfgram at third. Overby at second. The 2-2. And called strike 3. Gibson is out looking 2 away. Eastos' first strikeout. And it's back up to Connor Welsh.
And that's an important strikeout, taking out the sacrifice fly opportunity.
And Welsh will take a strike. Welsh, the winner yesterday in game 1. Eastos' 0-1 pitch. That's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-1, Thompson leads. Championship semifinals. Next offering low. Count it 2-1. Thompson playing in their 24th state tournament. 6 straight. They were in 4 straight championship games from 2016 to 2019. Would like to start a new streak as the 2-1 called a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, 2 away. 5, 6, and 7 due up in the top of the second inning for Delax Burlington, trying to overcome this 4-run deficit. Chasing a pitch and fouling it out of play is Welsh.
Big at bat here for both sides. Looking to put this one away early if you're the Tommies, and Deluxe Burlington trying to maintain down 4 and chip away at this lead.
We'll see if the runners are off with the pitch. It gets away. It's a ball. Count full 3-2. Wolfgram was well off the bag at third. He'll have to make his way back over. 3-2. Fouled on the ground. And the 3-2. On the ground over to short. Schaefer misplays it. Wolfgram is home. Overby's at third. Another error this inning, and it's a 6-1 lead for Thompson.
The second E6 of this inning, so Schaefer struggling a little bit at shortstop.
I wonder if we're going to see a pitching change. We will. Yeah, it looks like Ryan Ralph will take the mound. We'll tell you about our new pitcher coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com. It's been a 6-run bottom of the first inning for Thompson as they take the lead 6-1, and they have chased out starter Paxton Eustos. Eustos will remain in the game. I'm imagining Eustos will move to short. Jake Schaefer will move to second as Ryan Ralph goes through his warm-up pitches. Eustos going 2 1/3, 4 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 walks. Both runners on the base pass, his property. And the righty, Ralph, looks like he's ready to go. See if we get the announcement on the official changes. Yeah, Eastos will go to short. Schaefer will go to second, as I expected. So they just get that shift over there. And unfortunately, Schaefer committing 2 errors at short will just be in a new position. But I imagine that was a set rotation anyway for Coach Karhoff, was to have Schaefer slide over to second if Eastos was pulled from the pitcher's mound. Schumacher comes up. The freshman, 1 for 1, scored a run. Batting for the second time this inning. It's runners at the corners, 2 away. Runners off. It's a ball and a wild pitch. Overby's home. Welsh is going to go to second and third. 7-1, Thompson. Thompson has had success in multiple seasons of sports. Not necessarily, they did have that year where they believe they took all 3 major championships. Football, basketball, baseball. But they've always been successful. And these athletes, many of them 2-sport athletes. 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Schumacher. That athleticism showed on the base pass. Coach Solis trusting his team to advance on, almost guaranteed to swipe second every time they're there with first open. And another wild pitch. Welsh was already off with the pitch. He is home. A wild pitch brings in the second straight run. Clears the base pass and makes it 8-1 Thompson.
Yeah, having trouble finding the zone right now is Ralph, as he skipped a couple to the plate. And both the runners that were inherited come around to score, both going against Eastos.
Ralph's 2-1 pitch, low and inside. 3-1 the count. Schumacher at the plate, Tyler Cunningham awaiting on deck. 3-1. Ball 4. And Schumacher is walked and takes a big turnaround second as that one got away from Devin McKinney. So another base runner is on, 2 away. It's Tyler Cunningham. Cunningham, an RBI base hit, drove in the first run of the game, also scored a run of his own. 8-1 the score. Hits one hard on the ground to third. Will go to the corner over in left field. Schumacher will take third base. Cunningham to second. His second hit is a double. Second and third, 2 away. This inning going to continue on to Reese Burbrick. Burbrick had the shin guards on. They're left on the on-deck circle. And now we're going to get a meeting on the mound, or actually rather it was a quick meeting on the mound. Carson Yale walked over there and handed the ball back to his pitcher, Ryan Ralph. Reese Burbrick, the catcher, reached base on a walk this inning.
Cunningham, his second double of the afternoon in his many plate appearances.
And a wild pitch. Schumacher is home. Cunningham to third. 9-1 the score. Thompson went into this inning down 1-0. They have now scored 9 runs.
Just an impossible final out to get.
And a strike comes to Burbrick. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. That is low. 2 balls and a strike.
Burbrick, a good take there.
2 away this inning. Two 1 misses low, just about the same spot. Count 3-1. Ralph has walked 1 batter so far. Trying not to make it 2. 3-1. And I don't know if it got him or not, but either way, it was ball 4. Burbrick is walked with a runner at third. So first and third, 2 away. And here comes Kyle Odenbach. Odenbach, a sac fly for the first out of the inning. Ralph will look at first. Throws a strike on the inside part of the plate to Odenbach. Oh, 1. This one's a hard hit one into the gap. Cunningham home easy from third. Burbrick to second. Odenbach an RBI base hit.
Got a pitch on the outside corner from Ralph and goes right back up the middle with it. Had some slice to it into the left center field gap, but cut off. An RBI single for Kyle Odenbach.
And here comes Ryan Strandy, the designated hitter. First and second with 2 away. And he takes strike 1 on the first pitch. Next pitch to Strandy outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The infield, a lot of movement in that middle infield. Very mindful of Burbrick standing over at second. And Odenbach at first of maybe seeing if they try to advance on. Pitch runs inside, count at 2-1.
Good block by McKinney, keeping the base runners where they're at.
And a swing there from Strandy. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We've been in this position before. Lax Burlington. Good pitch away from having this inning end. And the 2-2. Strandy reaches for one, looped on to center, and it's caught on the run by Olson. 10 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, 2 left on. It is after 1 complete inning of play. It is the Thompson Tommies in the Class B state tournament semifinals, leading to Lax Burlington 10-1. We got more coming your way next on YourLiveEvent.com.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back on YourLiveEvent.com. It was a 10-run bottom of the first inning. Thompson leads 10-1 here against the Lax Burlington in the Class B state tournament semifinals. And let's send it over here to Josh Boyko. Josh.
A 10-run inning in inning number 1, almost batting through the order twice were the Thompson Tommies, and now they're back out on defense this inning. Leading it off will be Braylon Fisher, the left fielder for Deluxe Burlington. And he takes a strike on the outside corner, good location. Braden Wolfgram has come in to pitch for the Tommies now. And he delivers another strike on the edge of the plate. Nothing Fisher can do with it. Wolfgram working quickly, the 0-2. Strike 3, good morning, good night.
Yeah, Wolfgram coming right at him, and I believe the corresponding change, by the way, Cunningham will go to third, and then Schumacher will go to second.
Jake Schaefer, the shortstop for Deluxe Burlington, in now, swing and a miss.
An opportunity for Coach Solis to save that arm of Cunningham if need be tomorrow.
0-1, skips low to the plate, and it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. The Lakers did muscle 2 hits to lead off this game and score the first run as Schaefer takes a breaking ball over for a strike, and it's 1-2. Chopped over the mound and backhanded. Nice play. Throw to first is not in time. It was a great backhanded play. Who is now at second?
That is Schumacher at second.
Schumacher, you said, is at second base. Made a great pick. Throw to first, though. Bang, bang play, not in time.
Yeah, Schaefer was just fast out of that batter's box.
And when you're down by as much as you are right now, if you're Deluxe Burlington, got to respect still the hustle down to first base. Ty Hughes in the batter's box, swings and misses at a letter-high fastball, 0-1. Wolfgram comes set, slide step delivery, missing outside.
Schumacher, just a freshman. It's tough to be an effective utility player at any level of play. And to do that as a freshman and have done it last year as an 8th grader is speaks, to just what Schumacher can do as a freshman. A guy he's only going to get better as the years go on.
A pickoff throw to first base, hit the runner. We'll have a little bit extra time between pitch now. But yeah, Schumacher, he had that steal of home, and he's really doing it all.
1-1 called a strike.
Wolfgram has been impressive the first few pitches that we've seen from him. Good fastball, not touched yet by the Lakers. Swung on and foul tip straight back, 1-2.
It's a 10-1 lead right now, and I think both of these teams taking absolutely nothing for granted in a state tournament semifinal.
Strike 3 called. Breaking ball bends back over the inside corner. And Ty Hughes is sent back to the dugout. Ryan Ralph will get his first plate appearance. A line drive to the left field corner. This ball's hit well. It is foul. That ball was ticketed for extra bases if that had landed fair, but it lands foul by a few feet. Allowed first strike. Wolfgram gets the sign, looks over at first. Missed inside to Ralph, and it's 1-1. Popped up behind second. This is trouble, and it falls for a base hit. Advancing 90 feet is Schaefer to second base. And looking for some two-out hitting. The Lakers have put Ralph and Schaefer aboard for Ramel Eskelson. Eskelson, the DH, in place of third baseman Eli Hennessy today. Needs a big two-out hit to keep the Lakers relevant in this ball game. Wolfgram gets the sign. And a spin, throw back to second. And runner back in safely.
Yeah, that was a set play.
Yep.
Between Schumacher and the pitcher. And that's one aspect that comes with being a utility player is you got to understand some of these plays that you have from the other position as well, and that one was close. It's also going to keep that runner Schaefer honest at second.
Another strike delivered from Wolfgram. He gets ahead 0-1 on Eskelson. Now, again over the plate, nothing in two. This time an off-speed pitch, mixing it up. The one constant, though, is that he is in the strike zone. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Wolfgram delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on for the Lakers as we will head to the bottom of the second inning. You're listening to the Class B State Baseball Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
It's a 10-1 ball game. Thompson all over Deluxe Burlington after just 1 inning. They went up 10-1. And it'll be Ryan Ralph out for some more work on the mound. He came in place of Paxton Yeastus. Took him a while, but he got the final out of the first inning, and we're ready to play. The bottom of the second now, leading it off is the opposing pitcher, Braden Wolfgram. Wolfgram takes inside, nearly hit him, ball 1. Ralph missing again inside and falls behind 2-0.
Man, now you have Tyler Cunningham ready to go tomorrow. So you have your 2 top pitchers arms fresh for a championship game. It didn't take long for Wolfgram either to get ready to move from second over pitcher.
I don't know how high Wolfgram is exactly on their list of pitchers, as the 3-0 pitch misses inside for a ball, 4-pitch walk to Wolfgram, but he's been looking really sharp in this outing, so might be almost worth saving him as well.
Yeah, Wolfgram making his 8th appearance, 1.62 ERA. Worked 13 innings this season, 10 strikeouts. So just under a strikeout an inning.
Ralph comes home and misses. No, he's in there for a high strike to Drew Overby. Overby reached on that pop-up on the infield that dropped off the glove of Schaefer, who's now at second base. Missed inside, and it's 1-1 now to Overby, the left fielder today. Line to center field and dropping for a base hit. Gets in front of Rylan Olson. And it's a knock for Overby to bring up Brody Gibson, the center fielder.
Yeah, it took 4 batters and 4 runs before finally registering it out last inning, and this one's kind of following that same pattern.
Gibson struck out looking in his first plate appearance. He attempts a bunt at a pitch that was high and tight and fouls it off behind the plate.
It's kind of a drag bunt. It's kind of, everyone was out of position. No one was seeing that bunt. Squared up late, hoping to at least advance the runners each 90 feet, but also put you in a position that get them off guard enough, you might be able to get on with an infield hit.
Showing bunt again and pulling back as that one was again high and tight. The delivery home, missing high again. Ducking out of the way was Gibson. And it's 2-1. The pitches have gotten progressively higher and tighter as the at-bat goes on. Two and one, Ralph to Gibson. Squaring and gets it down. Tough play, Ralph fires to first, and it deflects off of the glove of Schaefer, and coming home now is Wolfgram. He scores. To third goes Overby.
So now we're in that 10-run territory there. This game, you know, if the 10-run lead is maintained, would end after 5 innings, technically 4.5 innings. But I believe they're going to score that an error on the throw. That's what it looks like here, because that would be the 3rd error, so it will be an E1. But that was a tough play to make.
It wasn't really that the throw was off target. It's the runner was coming through at the same time as this pitch is fouled back by Welsh. The runner was coming through to first base, and Yale was trying to catch it, and it deflected off the runner and escaped from him.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's a hard call to make because it was altered. The throw was altered by the runner, but ultimately the throw also wasn't into the glove on the first baseman for the out.
Hit to right field, could be trouble, and it's down a fair ball into that corner. And again, scooting all the way back, it'll score a run. It's a double, still nobody out in the inning for Connor Welsh. Going the other way with that ball and found the corner, and that's going to let everyone run for a while.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Solis about you don't get a chance to practice on this field. You get to take your inning outie here before the game, but really any practice, anything you're doing is happening at Fargo North High School. You show up here, inning outie, and then you're ready to go. But there's just there's just so much open space along foul territory. You have that uniqueness of this field being built in the space that was allowed for it, so you have those turns, all of that.
In there for a strike from Ralph. Schumacher now the batter.
And it showed with these players that they just, and you don't have those opportunities to get the experience that you need here on this field to be ready to go.
That ball behind Schumacher, and it's 1-1. Gibson is getting a healthy lead off of third with Ralph being in the windup. Fouled off at the plate, 1-2. Ralph looking for his first out of the second inning. Has it with a strikeout of Schumacher as he swung through something on the outside corner. Gets his first out. I'll bring up the the pitcher. Well, Cunningham has been subbed out now as the pitcher. And he flies this one to the left side. Over for a look is Hennessy, but it's out of play.
You can see the fans over there that ball came by got out of the way. Now they're telling the story to the person next to them about how close that was to them. It's interesting to see the different reactions to fans when it comes to foul balls.
Ball missing outside.
You know, you get the young fans. Some of them want to, well, some of the older fans too, they want to kind of play hero and try to make that spectacular catch. You get the young kids who love chasing it. You have some fans that want nothing to do with the foul ball in the stands.
Everyone's got a story. Chop to third. Throw go to first. Hennessy, a good play. Run will score. Out will be recorded, though. So Cunningham an RBI ground out. 5-3 on the putout. That'll bring Reese Burbrick to the plate. Outside and off the face mask, off the bounce. McKinney can't block it. It's a wild pitch. And coming in from third to score the 14th run is Welsh.
So many variables come when that ball hits you in the face mask. I mean, anywhere it hits you, but the chest protector, it's going to relatively die close. The glove, relatively close for the most part. But the face mask and the shin guards, it could really go anywhere.
Down the middle, a strike. Base paths empty now. Ralph able to focus on the batter. Missing high. Two one on the way. And missing inside. Wind has picked up slightly since the first game that we called this afternoon. This ball is hammered down the left field line. It's going to go foul and out of play. Near home run distance.
I got all of that one. Unfortunately, just foul. A little bit ahead. Let's see if he adjusts for the next pitch.
A called strike three instead to the catcher Burbrick, and then that'll retire the side. So 4 more runs tacked on by Thompson. They lead 14-1 here on yourliveevent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to irieinsurance.com.
You're listening to the Class B State Baseball Tournament on yourliveevent.com. It is Deluxe Burlington coming to bat down 14-1. They have the top of the order due up with Paxton Eastus, Rylan Olson, and Carson Yale. scheduled to hit in the top of the third. Braden Wolfgram remains in the game at pitcher and burns the outside corner for a strike. Eustis tripled to lead off the ball game and scored. That's the only run that Deluxe Burlington has. Missing inside now to Eustis, and the count's 1-1.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that at one point Thompson trailed in this game.
Swung on a miss, high pitch. 1-2. Grounded to second. High hop, and it's going to be an error.
No credit to Deluxe Burlington. I mean, they're down 13 runs right now, but they have found a way to get on every inning so far.
Eustis has hit the ball hard twice. That one on the ground, playable to Schumacher, but it ate him up. Tough hop, can't really fault him too much. Close pickoff play at first, but the runner's safe. Rylan Olson, the batter. Swing and a miss from the right-handed batting center fielder. From the stretch, the pitch swung on a miss. Out in front again is Olson, 0-2 now. Eustis off of first. Moderate lead. Strike 3 called. Olson has gone on 3 pitches. Nothing really that hittable given by Wolfgram. Carson Yale, who pitched that complete game gem yesterday against Central Cass, now steps in. He's playing first base tonight, and he hits one hard to the left center field gap, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Around third and scoring is Eustis, and checking in at third base with a RBI triple is Carson Yale.
Yeah, Yale put a big charge into that ball, and you know, playing in a professional ballpark, you got a lot of space there in the outfield, and he knew as soon as he saw it split Fisher and Olson, rather Overby and Gibson, he knew that he was going to have a lot of time to get over to third. And he was thinking triple as soon as that left his bat.
Yeah, the gaps are the hugest difference between a normal high school field and Newman Outdoor. Swung on and missed. In the batter's box, it's Devin McKinney, the catcher for Deluxe Burlington. He grounded out to short in his first at bat. Missing outside, and it's 1-1. Wolfgram shakes off a pair of times before getting the sign he likes. Missing low. Yale staying put after the block from Burbrick. McKinney trying to put something in play, and he does. It will get down into the outfield for a base hit. Yale trots home, and a pair of runs come across for Deluxe Burlington. RBI single from McKinney makes this a 14-3 game as the Lakers are trying to cut into the lead and stay under that 10-run threshold, so once 5 innings comes around, they can still be playing. Braylon Fisher up to bat, towering fly ball to the left side in foul territory. It is out of play.
Yeah, that one just kept hanging and hanging and hanging. If this was yesterday, And honestly, that way that how high that ball went with that spin, it might have ended up in center field yesterday.
And that's hardly, it's not much of an exaggeration, as that ball would have easily carried back into fair territory for sure.
Now, there was some sort of a peak yesterday you hit, and you never knew what was going to happen.
Delayed strike call, 0-2 now to Fisher. McKinney at first with 1 out after his RBI single. Fisher in the batter's box takes a called third strike on the outside corner. Now 2 down. Bring up Jake Schaefer.
Second baseman, number 17, Jake Schaefer.
A couple of punch outs for Wolfgram, both looking in this inning. First pitch on the way, swung on and missed by Schaefer. Four strikeouts on the day for Wolfgram, all of them looking. Schaefer gets this one off the handle of the bat, fouls it into the Tommy's fan section on the third base side. Quickly 0-2 to Schaefer. Swung on and grounded to Schumacher. He flips to first in time to complete the inning, but not before a pair of runs comes across on it. Carson Yale's triple and McKinney's RBI single. 14-3 Tommies on yourliveevent.com.
The team at Maple River Grinding Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grinding Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
A lopsided score as the Tommies lead the Lakers 14-3 heading to the bottom of the third inning. Tommies have thoughts of putting this game away in 5 innings with the 10-run rule set to take effect unless we have a big change on the scoreboard. Ryan Ralph is still on the mound for the Lakers. He's been in since the first inning when he had to come in for Paxton Eustace. After Eustace recorded the first 2 outs, Ralph came on and took some time, but he was able to get that third out of the first inning and pitched the second inning, gave up 4 runs there. Tommies have 9 hits and 14 runs on the scoreboard, 3 errors from Deluxe Burlington helping out that Tommy score. It'll be Kyle Odenbach to lead off for the Tommies, as he has hit a sacrifice fly and a single. Both of those hits producing runs. Hit a towering home run in yesterday's ball game. And he takes a ball to start off his at bat. He's a very patient and selective hitter despite having all the power that he does. The 1-0 pitch from Ralph skips inside and it's 2-0.
Yeah, both innings, leadoff hitters got aboard for the Tommies. They have started a big trend here. Easy to see why they had that 14-3 lead.
The 2-0 pitch. Missing well outside, and it's 3-0 to the leadoff man.
I mean, that's been the story of the season for Thompson. 18-1, only lost this season coming to Hillsboro. They have guys who can hit and get on, guys who can walk and get on, and anyone who gets on is able to move on the base paths.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Plate got a little bit bigger on the 3-0 pitch, as it tends to. A fly ball to left field off the bat of Odenbach. It's twisting foul and landing a few feet in foul territory. It was chased by Fisher in left field.
Yeah, Fisher just got on his horse, got as quickly as he could to foul territory, but not a whole lot he can do with it. Knowing you got to try to get those outs. You always got to try to get those outs, but right now a little bit more emphasis on every play with the way the score has gone.
Payoff pitch. Ripped to the right side and through for a base hit. Odenbach 2 for 2 plus a sac fly now on the day. Ralph came back from 3-0 to get it to a full count, and he got Odenbach to put it in play fairly softly, but it was out of the reach of Schaefer.
Yeah, like I said, it looked like Schaefer might have actually had a chance to make a play on it.
It was almost as if Schaefer was moving up towards the shortstop side of second base when that ball was hit, and it was pulled through the first and second base hole. Pickoff attempt at first base. Odenbach back in safely as he and Yale have a nice chat at first. Strandy at the plate now. Singles to center field. Everyone advances 90 feet. It'll be first and second. Nobody out still. Soft sinking shallow line drive to center field for Strandy. And the Tommies are in business right away in the bottom of the third. They'll bring Wolfgram to the plate now. Doubled and walked in his 2 plate appearances. Called strike as Ralph gets an off-speed pitch over. 0-1. Missing inside. Runners had thoughts of advancing, but they put on the brakes and stay. It's Odenbach at second, Strandy at first. Tommy's still being fairly aggressive on the base paths despite being up by more than 10 runs. They want to stay up, so they only have to play 5 innings today and save some arms. A bunt, and throwing to first is the first baseman, Gale. Covering is Schaefer. They get the out, so the sacrifice works. Advances the runners to second and third. Apparent scoring position now for the 8-hitter. Left fielder Drew Overby. Overby reached on an error by the shortstop, which was Schaefer at the time, and then singled. And now he singles through the left side to bring home a run. Strandy will be held up at third base. 15-3. Overby, wasting no time, goes after the first pitch and extends the lead to 12. 12th hit for the Tommies this afternoon, as the Lakers pitchers haven't had swing and miss stuff today. Brody Gibson at the plate now, and he gets hit by the pitch. It'll load the bases with 1 out. That'll swing things back over to the top of the order with Connor Welsh. He has singled, reached on an error, and doubled. Already his 4th plate appearance in 3 innings. Takes a strike over the inside corner from Ralph, 0-1. 0-1 on its way and missing low. Welsh tells Strandy to stay put at third. Bases juiced for Welsh, a solid hitter at the top of the Tommies lineup. And he swings and chops one to third, and it's booted. Throw will still be made to first in time. Staying with it was Eli Hennessy. That's the second nice throw we've seen him make across the diamond. The ground ball plates Strandy to make it 16-3 though. 5-3 on the putout, and now Schumacher will come to bat. Missing high with the off speed. 1-0. Ralph to Schumacher. Overby at third, Gibson at second. Grounded to third. Hennessy on the first bounce. Fires, dug out by Yale at first base, and that'll retire the side. Another 2 runs plated by the Tommies makes it 16-3. You're listening to State Baseball, Class B on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A 16-3 Tommies lead entering the top of the 4th inning. It'll be the bottom third of the Deluxe Burlington lineup. Called to the plate, it'll be Ty Hughes first up, then Ryan Ralph and Ramel Eckelson due up this inning. Swung on a miss by Hughes. He struck out looking in the 2nd inning in his only plate appearance. Fouled back, 0-2 quickly on the Lakers' right fielder. Braden Wolfgram still in pitching. And missing low now. Quality fastball, but out of the strike zone from Wolfgram. 1-2. Quickly back with the pitch, and it skips to home plate. Hughes lays off a pair of deliveries outside the zone, and count is even at 2. Missing nearly in the left-handed batter's box that time, is back to a full count now after starting out 0-2. Wolfgram's payoff pitch, swung on, check swing, he goes, and the tag's applied for the strikeout. Hughes chases for the first out of the inning. I'll bring Ralph to the plate. He put the barrel on the ball in his last at bat, hooked one into the left field corner near the 314 sign, but went foul. This time he chops one to third, foul.
You know, despite the deficit that the Lax is facing since they scored that run in the first inning, they've come out swinging, and they've hit the ball well. They've gotten guys on base. I mean, they scored 2 runs last inning. They're not laying down, even though they have a big hill to climb to try to extend this game.
Popped back towards our box here. Landing short of us. 0-2. Protected by this glass pane. Are you get out of the way of the ball, or you trying to catch that?
No, we're going to try to make a play on that one.
Called strike 3 on Ralph. He's gone looking. 2 down quickly in the 4th for the Lakers. Yeah, that one wasn't coming back smoking hot, so.
Yeah, that was a very playable foul.
A playable ball. A strike on the outside corner to Ramel Eskelson. Oh for 1 for Eskelson on the day. And he flies one to center field. And calling for it is the left fielder. And making the catch is Drew Overby in a 3-up, 3-down inning. The first one for the Tommies. It's 16-3 Tommies on yourliveevent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
It is 16-3 all Tommies in this one. They have already got their mind set on championship game tomorrow. It'll be Ryan Ralph still on in relief for Deluxe Burlington. And he'll have Thomas Schumacher to deal with first in the bottom of the 4th. Schumacher, Cunningham, Burbrick, the 3 guaranteed in at bat here in the 4th.
It's Langdon and Lamore Litchfield Marion will play the next game, and they'll get the winner of this one. And obviously, it's well on the way of it being Thompson. You know, they've been watching Thompson all year, and really in their 2 games in this tournament, there's a lot of coaches from both sides out here getting ready for tomorrow. Coaches try to get ready for tomorrow. The players get ready for the game at hand.
2-0 count now to Schumacher. Swung on and missed at 2-1. Ralph comes back with a good pitch. Schumacher has doubled, walked, and struck out in this game. And now he adds a hit by pitch. And he'll go down to first base.
Yeah,
That
Ralph.
was Cunningham, rather.
Yeah, Ralph hit Cunningham. He's hit 2 batters here in this relief appearance.
First offering in for a strike to Reese Burbrick. Burbrick is one of the batters that Ralph has hit. Pitch misses outside and a bluff throw to first from McKinney. One on its way. Missing just outside 2-1. Burbrick swings and flies one foul and out of play. On the walkway on the first base side. Count even at 2 now to the Tommy's catcher. Laced and a fair ball down to the left field line, excuse me. It'll be a single, and checking in at second base is Tyler Cunningham.
Yeah, it had extra base distance, but just hit too sharply for him to try to take that turn, for everyone to try to advance 2 bases.
Fisher was over there in left field to cut it off quickly before any further damage could be done. And here's Odenbach to the batter's box, the first baseman. Pair of singles in his last 2 trips. Takes a ball.
You know, Delax Burlington down by 13. Give him all the credit in the world for coming out the way they did yesterday, defeating a tough Central Cass team and being the only unseeded team to come here and play in the semifinals.
Outside corner from Ralph, and it's an even count at 1. Odenbach, a pretty disciplined hitter. He's going to swing at only the pitch that he likes. He likes this one, and he laces it to the gap, and that's going to go all the way nearly to the track. It'll score a pair of runs, Odenbach, with a 2-run double. You're not going to get that guy out today.
No, and he's been a big bat all season. Knocks in 2 more, pushes this lead to 15, and I'm wondering if we are going to see a pitching change. And I would imagine it's going to be Devin McKinney coming from behind home plate, but we'll see. You know, they're going to get someone right out of the bullpen. Now we'll take a break. We'll figure out the new pitching situation when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com.
The team at Maple River Granite Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Granite Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
We have a pitching change here on YourLiveEvent.com as Deluxe Burlington has called in Robert Tuttle out of the bullpen to try and get some more outs for this Lakers team as they're trying to get out of this inning before it gets even more out of hand. They're trying to stay around for longer than the 5-inning, 10-run mark. Down 15 right now, 18-3 is the score.
Now we're going to have a pinch hitter, it looks like.
Ryan Strand will be pinch hit for at the designated hitter spot.
Sean O'Hearn, who's played right field, will come in and hit. So they'll lose their designated hitter spot.
O'Hearn takes outside. It's a wild pitch, and down to third goes Odenbach. O'Hearn, yeah, he has been in right field for this game, but now just getting his first cuts as Strandy was the designated hitter for O'Hearn's spot. O'Hearn takes a strike now on the outside corner. Tuttle comes set. Runner on third. And he misses. It's 2-1. And on the outside corner now is a 2-2 count. Tuttle evens it up. Lakers defense playing straight up at every position. Righty on righty matchup. Tuttle to O'Hearn and missing high now.
Yeah, stuff in that direction of the strike zone has been called a strike, and O'Hearn was ready to swing if he needed to on that one.
Payoff pitch. Tuttle delivers. Swung on, foul tipped into the glove. McKinney hangs on, and Tuttle comes in and records a strikeout.
Pitcher number 10, Brayden Wolfram.
One out. Odenbach still at third. And a strike. A generous outside corner as Wolfgram takes the pitch. 0-1. A fly into right field, backing up and misplaying. Ty Hughes couldn't come up with it. I don't know if the sun was in his eyes, but he had it measured and then just let it drop.
And that, I imagine, is going to be scored an error.
Yeah, camped under it for as long as he was. You'd think that it wouldn't be ruled a hit. Wolfgram, though, to second base. I think they are giving him a hit. Overby
Yeah, he will. He'll get a hit on that one.
takes a strike. Missing high. Now to Overby. Tuttle comes set with the 1-1. Outside. 2-1 skips in, now 3-1. Overby can be pretty selective at what he's going to take his next cut at. Middle infielders holding Wolfgram at second base. Now they back off. Grounded past Tuttle to short. Throw to first is late. And it skips by Yale, and another run will come home. So we'll have an error on the shortstop, Yeastus.
Center fielder number 4, Brody Gibson.
Gibson, the center fielder, steps in now to face Tuttle with a runner on first and one out. And a strike well off the outside corner that time almost, but that outside corner has gotten larger. Inside now to Gibson. Missing well outside, and now it's 2-1. A strike. Off-speed pitch over, and now we're even at 2.
You know, these Thompson players are up 17 runs. You know, they want to still be very selective on their pitches and not develop quick bad habits before tomorrow.
Full count now. Skips to the plate and ball 4.
You know, now you're looking at 1 out, first and second, and you're going right up to that powerful top of the order.
Now we'll have another pinch hitter.
Jonathan Muse.
He takes high and away. Tuttle fires a strike in. 1-2. Or 1-1.
And Muse, a freshman, a hockey player, plays for that Mayport CG Ice Dogs co-op. One of my favorite sports.
Fouled back now to play. 1-2 now to Muse.
When I talked to Coach Solis, I asked about, you know, which of his athletes, what sports were they also playing, and he brought up a couple hockey players get to play for that team. An interesting position for that Mayport hockey co-op.
A called strike on the outside corner, and Muse is gone looking. 2 down now, as we'll see another hitter coming off the bench. Jordan Gustafson is going to be called upon. He steps in, bats right-handed against the righty Tuttle. Grounded to third and under the glove of Hennessy. And everyone moves up 90 feet. The bases are loaded. Another pinch hitter making their first appearance.
I think that would be, believe there's 3 extra being carried on this team, and that would be all of them. William Wilkie. So Will Wilkie's going to pinch hit here in this situation.
Wilkie comes to bat with the bases loaded and 2 down now for Thompson. He swings and tomahawks one down the left field line. It's a fair ball. Into the corner as it's juggled, and this is going to clear the bases. It'll be a bases clearing double, scoring 3 runs. 23-3 now is the score.
Yeah, situation you hope for is pinch hit, bases loaded, state tournament game, and come through with a base hit, especially having not played all tournament.
That'll bring up Burbrick again. Base hit center field, and that's going to find the gap. This is going to roll all the way towards the track, kicked in center field by Rylan Olson, and it is a RBI triple for Reese Burbrick.
And we're going to get another pitching change coming here. So Robert Tuttle, this game will come to an end. We'll take a break. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
We have another pitching change coming out of the bullpen for Deluxe Burlington. It'll be Braylon Fisher. Had played left field for the first part of this game, and now he's called in on relief to try to get the final out for the Lakers in the fourth. 8 runs put up this inning by the Tommies. As we've seen a few different pinch hitters making appearances and all succeeding and knocking Tuttle out of the game. It'll be Fisher versus Odenbach. Odenbach has, since his first at bat when he hit a sacrifice fly, he's got a hit in every at bat. He swings through the first pitch from Fisher.
Yeah, Fisher took a lot off that one, and Odenbach just almost seemed like a defensive swing.
Fly to center field. This is playable for Olsen. Now it backs up the second baseman, and it's going to fall in for a hit, and the run scores. So Odenbach will likely get credit with a hit.
And with 9 runs this inning, they are 1 away from matching what has been their highest. They scored 10 runs in that bottom of the first.
O'Hearn, who's batting in place of that DH spot, swings through a pitch, and it's quickly 0-2 to him.
Now, O'Hearn came in a pinch hit situation at DH, and actually technically a double switch, and gets a second at bat this inning.
Popped up on the infield in foul territory. The catcher McKinney makes the basket catch to end the 9-run inning for the Tommies, 25-3. You're listening to the Class B Baseball State Tournament on yourliveevent.com.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Back here on yourliveevent.com, I'm Joel Morgan. Josh Boyko making his way down to the field as we are getting ready here for what will be the final inning of this game. The Thompson Tommies 3 outs away from punching their ticket onto the state championship game. It would be their first since playing in 2016. Make that 2019. They had lost 3 straight state championships against Park River Fordville Lincoln. So the Tommies will be the first team to punch their ticket onto a state championship game here in this Class B tournament. Their opponent, TBD, either Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, or Langdon, will have that game for you tomorrow night at 6:15. Bryson Rosenkrantz will bat here on the spot of Paxton Yeastos, and he comes out swinging and laces a foul ball. Man, that looked good down the line at third. It takes a bounce on the chalk and goes foul. Del Lacs Burlington had a 1-0 lead after half an inning of play. Thompson answered back with 10 runs and then 4 runs. They led 14-1. 2 runs scored for Del Lacs Burlington at the top of the third, and then it's been 11 straight runs after that for the Thompson Tommies, who will improve to 19-1. Next pitch that comes to Rosekrantz will be low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Credit to Del Lacs Burlington, the only unseeded team in the semifinals. Next pitch swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bryson Rosenkrantz, the junior, getting a pinch hit opportunity. His team down by 22 runs. And the 1-2. Called strike 3. It's a drop third strike, and it gets away from Cunningham, and he's able to get the out at first. Rather gets away from Burbrick, but he is able to get the out and 1 away. And it's Logan Reinstead, another pinch hitting situation for Del Lacs Burlington. Reinstead, a left-handed hitter. So Thompson playing for a state championship coming up tomorrow night here at Newman Outdoor Field. And a big pop-up right over the press box, and this one close as it's 0-1 the count. Thompson champions in 83, 85, 99, 05, 16, trying to add another one to the mix. The 0-2 pitch, missing low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Logan Reinstead, his first at-bat of this tournament. 1-2 on the way. On the ground to first, and it's picked up and flipped over to Wolfgram covering. So Odenbach with the assist. 3-1 on the out. And there is now 2 away and another pinch hitter. A.J. Kilborn will be pinch hitting in the situation. And he sends one over the head of the second baseman, Schumacher, for a base hit. So this game continuing on. And now we'll bring on another pinch hitter, Kyle Snyder, the junior, hitting with the runner at first. 2 away. Pickoff throw to first. Reinstead comes back in safely. Snyder hits one off the end of the bat, but it's going to be foul. 25-3. Thompson leads by 22 runs. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Runner on first, 2 away. 2 strikes. Last chance for Del Lacs Burlington. And the 0-2 swung on and miss. And the inning will end. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left on. And in 5 innings, Thompson defeats Del Lacs Burlington 25-3. It's on to the state championship game tomorrow night. Post-game show next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance. We are proud to announce our Benefits Connect platform. You will have more options with Irie Insurance Benefits Connect. You have choices. Do you know who your group agent is? Do you meet annually to review benefits? Would you like to save money? Would you like more benefits? You have choices. We take a different approach to providing benefits through education, communication, and a personal touch. To find out more about IRE Insurance, go to ireinsurance.com.
The team at Maple River Grinding Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grinding Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
And we are back here on YourLiveEvent.com. Congratulations to the Thompson Tommies on to the 2022 Class B State Championship game. And they will play against an opponent to be determined, either Langdon or Lemoore. That will be tomorrow at 6:15. A 25-3 win for Thompson. 25 runs, 18 hits, 1 error, 3 runs, 7 hits, 6 errors for DeLax Burlington. And our hats off to DeLax Burlington. They will play for third place. By the way, they'll be playing in that third place game coming up tomorrow. That will be a 3:30 start time, but they were an unseeded team. They were able to make their way on to the semifinals. Yale pitched fantastic yesterday, so they were able to earn that spot there, so hats off to them, and they'll now get a chance to play for third place, an unseeded team here in this 2022 Class B State Baseball Tournament. Thompson improving to 19-1 on the season. DeLax Burlington 16-3. About 45 minutes from now will be game 2 of the semifinals between Langdon and Lemoore Litchfield Marion. The Lobos already making their way out on the field. Have not seen Langdon making their way quite yet. There we go, Langdon out there on the field as well. We'll have coverage of that championship game tomorrow night. Also have coverage of the 5th place game. We'll have those for you on your live event. 12:45 will be the 5th place game. And then at 6:15, we'll have that championship game coming up as well. All that set to come here on YourLiveEvent.com. And it looks like Josh Boyko ready to go. Let's send this one down here on the field. Josh.
All right, here I'm joined by Reese Burbick. A complete performance from your team. Talk about what let you guys dominate from pitch number 1 tonight.
We were just out there having fun. That's all there is. Solis gave us a game plan, prepared us. We just followed it and had fun.
For sure. What is so you're going to be competing for the state championship here tomorrow night. How are you preparing for that compared to any other game?
We're just taking it like any other game, really. We're just going to stay locked in, have fun. That's all it is.
So the plan is basically, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
And what should we expect to see from this explosive team tomorrow? More of the same?
Yeah, pretty much. Just going to keep our plan at the plate, stick to it, and trust it.
For sure. A complete performance and a good one from Reese Burbick and everyone on the Thompson Tommies tonight. Thank you for joining me. We'll send it back up to Joel Morgan.
Thank you, Josh Blanco. Thank you, Josh, down there on the field. Again, Thompson victorious here, 25-3. We'll play for a state championship coming up tomorrow night, 6:15. Live from Newman Outdoor Field. We'll have it here on YourLiveEvent.com. 18 hits for Thompson. They had 10 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second, 2 runs in the third, 9 runs in the fourth. DeLax Burlington, a run in the first, 2 runs in the third, 3 runs, 7 hits, 5 errors in this contest. The winning pitcher of the game will be I believe it will be Cunningham. Cunningham goes 1 inning. The starter will get the win here. He goes 1 inning. And then Braden Wolfgram went the final 4. So he contributed well in this game. Kyle Odenbach, 4 hits, 5 RBIs. Tyler Cunningham, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Braden Wolfgram, 3 RBIs to his credit. So a lot of offensive performance coming here from the Thompson Tommies. Again, 25-3, and they are on to the state championship. Time now for RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game, Plays of the Game, and we're going to give it to an inning. Never done that before. We're going to give it to that bottom of the first inning. Thompson was actually down 1-0. They responded with 10 runs on 6 hits in that bottom of the first inning, so that will be our precision play of the game. That bottom half of the inning, RDK Enterprises of Hillsboro and Drayton want you to have a safe and successful planting season. Call 701-636-2119 for RDK Enterprises. It pays to plant with precision from RDK Enterprises. For Josh Boyko, I'm Joel Morgan. Remind you of our final score: Thompson 25, Delax Burlington 3. Tommy's on to the championship game tomorrow night, 6:15. We'll have it right here on yourliveevent.com.